what you can do for us, what would that be? Why don't we start with you?
You should first of all, I think, leave your cynicism behind. And we've, again, we have reason to leave that. We've seen people come out on the streets during the Anna movement and demand accountability. Become active politically, start thinking about who's your councillor, who's your MLA, what did they promise you, start engaging with them, support the candidates that you believe in, spread the word around about the importance of voting. I think these are the things that every one of us should be doing. Any developed country of the world, the more educated you are, the more likely those people are to vote. In India, it's the reverse. It has been the reverse. The more educated you are, the less the voting percentage. And this is the height of education, I guess, the place where we are sitting. So by that logic, we have to change that logic. We have to start engaging politically.
Sure. Thank you. Mr. Bharti, again, very briefly, because there are people out there ready to throw me out.
Sure. In fact, I want each of the giants sitting here, each of us, probably I think even just you feel that you want to become the change agent, things will be done. Each of us, each of the IITian lobby got to be believing that we want to become the change agent and things will happen.
Thank you.
Financially, intellectually, your physical labor, all of us got to contribute, and I think the kind of IQ sitting in this very hall, if they decide that we have to have a government of our liking, this will happen. That's what I believe in.
Thank you. Mr. Kejriwal.
पिछले 2 साल में अन्ना मूवमेंट और कुछ कर पाया या नहीं कर पाया, लेकिन एक चीज़ तो ज़रूर की है कि 2 साल पहले जब हम बैठ के सोचा करते थे तो हम सोचते थे कि इस देश का कुछ नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन इस 2 साल के बाद अब कम से कम आधे से ज़्यादा लोग ये कहने लग रहे हैं कुछ हो तो सकता है और हमारी ज़िंदगी में ही कुछ हो सकता है। मुझे ये लगता है कि जो भी कुछ भी होना है वो अगले 2 साल में ही हो सकता है। उसके बाद अगर ये मौका चला गया तो अगला मौका फिर 40 साल के बाद आएगा। सो अब आपको तय करना है कि आप इसके अंदर कैसे पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, तन मन धन से आपको इसमें पार्टिसिपेट करना ही पड़ेगा। यू डोंट हैव एन ऑप्शन।
Well, I agree with each one of them, what they have said. Let me put it a little differently and emphatically. And that is that the onus of making clean politics win is on you. Everyone who is sitting here. Because it just does not end with your one vote. It requires, we are fighting a humongous task. It requires your support in every area. When you are convinced that you want to support, you can influence 100 more people around you. You can, like Arvind said, tan, man, and then dhan. Even funding, clean funding. If you guys decide that you be the manager, we are the workers and the soldiers, you be the managers to ensure that clean politics wins. That will be the only way forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
Add one line.
Sure.
एक हमारे यहाँ वॉलंटियर आते हैं, उनका नाम है विजय बाबा। रिक्शा चलाते हैं, बहुत गरीब हैं। आधा दिन वो रिक्शा चलाते हैं और आधा दिन हमारे पर्चे बांटते हैं। तो अगर वो इस देश को बदलने में शामिल हो सकते हैं, अगर उनकी आंखों में आशा है, आप लोग तो बहुत समर्थ हैं। आप लोगों के पास तो पैसा है, टाइम है, सब कुछ है। आप लोग अगर अपना 2 साल दे दो इस देश के लिए, तो ये आज मैं एफिडेविट यहाँ पे साइन करने के लिए तैयार हूँ कि 2014 के बाद भारत बदल सकता है।
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a chance for you to ask. Unfortunately, we've kind of run out of time. Do we have a microphone downstairs? I'm coming there, madam. I'm coming for you because they can't hear you. Yeah, but we want everybody to hear you.
And before he gets to the lady, I was sitting the other day with Arvind and saying that, भैया फंड कहाँ से आएगा? ये बहुत लोग वैसे black money देने को तैयार हैं. He was emphatic in saying that अगर हमारे IIT alumni राजी हो जाएं तो पैसा ही पैसा हो जाएगा हमारे पास.
Okay, two quick questions at the same time. One to Nishaji. With all this effort, when you have come onto the platform in an alien environment, how have you felt you can change? And second to Kejriwal ji and others, how can we on the spot pledge for you, like IIT and PANIIT, Reach for India? We are all here to support you, but we don't know what to do.
Meet me after the session, I'll tell you. Because they are ready to throw me out, that's why, no other reason. Ma'am.
Yeah, your question was, you wanted to know what changes I have been or how successful I have been. How do I feel? Okay.
That you have entered the environment from a different group or a different, you're not a political class, as we have discussed with Arvind earlier. So when you entered this whole political system from the corporate environment, how did you feel? Did you feel empowered? Did you feel disempowered? Were you able to do the things that you wanted to?
Okay, so, okay, I come from a corporate background, so obviously now that the environment that I work in is very different. There is a lot of sort of unclarity about what is expected. There is no clear accountability from people. So these are the this is expected. I mean, we know what the issues are. So I don't compare. My only job is to make a positive impact in whatever I do. It is challenging, definitely a challenging role. It's also frustrating sometimes. It's hugely rewarding at other times. So it's a mixed bag of feelings in that sense. Yeah.
Mr. Kejriwal, you want to respond?
दो ही चीज़ें आप दे सकते हैं, समय और पैसा. दोनों को दिल खोल के दीजिए. अगर आप दिल्ली में रहते हैं, जो लोग या आपके रिश्तेदार, if you have some friends and relatives staying in Delhi, from day after tomorrow we are starting a huge campaign in Delhi from 10th December to 31st December. The idea is to enroll 90,000 volunteers in the next 21 days. हमारे और political parties के बीच में फ़र्क क्या है? We have already created a wave across the country. Now we just need to channelize this energy. तो ये पार्टी वाले कहते हैं कि हमारे 10-10 कार्यकर्ता हैं हर पोलिंग बूथ पे. They are all paid people for them. हमारे सारे unpaid लोग होंगे, हमारे सारे देशभक्त लोग होंगे जो बूथ पे volunteering करेंगे. So there are 9,000 polling booths in Delhi and we are creating 90,000 volunteers. So अगर आपके friends और relatives दिल्ली में हैं तो उनको कहिए कि कल शाम तक मेरे को email कर दें अपनी details. We'll put them on the job day after tomorrow. For the rest of the people, by 26th January, we are setting up district level committees in 378 districts by 26th January. उसके बाद 26 January के बाद we will go from one municipal ward to municipal ward and village to village enrolling volunteers. So if you want to join in that, email it to me, email your details to me. After 26 January, we will enroll you as a volunteer.
Mr. Tamara,
Arvind, can you also give the email ID that they need to use?
My email ID is parivartanindia@gmail.com. Parivartanindia, I mean PARIV. It's not B. Some of you could be Bengalis, so it's not Parivartan. Right.
See,
What I would like to, it's essentially what my friends here are saying. Mentally, physically, and financially, you can support and contribute. Our contact details, I would request the organizers or the moderator to ensure that they are displayed so that you can contact us. We are all national parties. In some districts they are there, they will be there more. We are in 6-7 states. So you will have the contact. You can come forward and contribute in either of these three or all of these three factors. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Bill Gates didn't allow us to get the file, so I'm sorry about the contact details. Sorry? Mr. Gates did not allow us to get the file. Windows is not recognizing my drive.
Oh.
Okay.
So, do we need to tell our contact details?
Yes, but just let me take this one question and then we,
Just to, Mr. Mehta, just to respond to that query, because that probably would be a question of many other people. Can I? Okay. I have been entrusted with the responsibility of being the coordinator of IIT alumni for this new movement, new party, which Arvind is leading. So in case you have any suggestion or any query or in any way you want to help us, you can reach me as well. I happen to be the president of IIT Delhi Alumni Association. So whenever you want, you can write to me and I will channelize your query or your interest to the appropriate person. Thank you.